Pyramid Games presents Dinosaur Fossil Hunter.
You know it's my job to introduce the game, right? Anyways, as the disembodied voice was saying, hello, ladies, gentlemen, every configuration of being. I'm Dinosaur and welcome to Dinosaur Fossil Hunter, Paleontologist Simulator. In this game, well, we get to simulate being a paleontologist, and though we're not cloning dinosaurs back to life, we're going out, digging up their bones, and putting them on display in a museum like this. Let's see. Yeah. This actually looks pretty cool. I'm excited to get into this. Oh, look, an Edmontonia. I'd love to look at those skeletons, but there are bones to find. Who are these? Are these supporters or developers? Museum workshop, can't get in.
We are slowly running out of space in the museum. Who'd have thought? It has all started so innocently. When I was 4 years old, I loved to draw dinosaurs.
Didn't we all love drawing dinosaurs? I certainly did. Dinosaurs and dragons. And funnily enough, I mostly drew them in left lateral view. Depiction that lots of diagrams of dinosaurs are of skeletons, where it shows the skeleton where it's facing right to left. Come on. Wait, really? Okay, there we go. Oh, did I miss these? Oh well.
It was one of the most exciting days in my life. When I was 8, I found my first fossil.
That's really cool. Oh, we're at the beach. Oh, look, dinosaurs. Yes, those are seagulls, but hey, seagulls are dinosaurs too. As much as some people don't want them to be. Kind of a funny place to find this. Looks like an Allosaurus claw.
I lost it half a year later. At the age of 14, nearly all I could think about was putting together and painting dinosaur models. I was getting better at it.
Sucks that he lost the claw.
This one comes with a manual. It's dead simple.
Ah, I think this is the manual up here since it's the Brachiosaurus. Here's the neck, the tail, and lastly, the head.
This one's tougher. There's no manual, but I have the sketch at least.
Oh, I think I see what that means, because there's the diagram with all the pieces that connect together over there. This one just has the image of the stegosaur. But hey, stegosaurs are pretty intuitive. Well, with these building pieces. I don't know what I meant by pretty intuitive. That made no sense at all. Well, hey, if you're trying to make content, you say a lot of things that make no sense. There's the Thagomizer. Kind of looks like the Jurassic Park Stegosaurus from the Lost World.
Now's the time for the real fun. No manuals, no sketches, just sheer knowledge and skill.
Here's the head. We should probably start with easier parts. Like clearly knowing what goes where, because this one's a little tougher to tell because it's kind of a big block. Like it could be the torso, maybe the chest, or the hips. It just goes there. Just prove me wrong, game. Here's the foot. Yes, for those who don't know, with digitigrade feet like this, there's actually no such thing as a reverse jointed leg. This is actually the knee. It's not that the knee's pointing backwards. It's that the knee is here. This is the ankle. So this would be like the shin here. And all this, like on us, is the foot and they're walking on their toes. And this is the heel and ankle bit here. It's not that their knees point backwards. It's just that they have tiny shins and they're on their tiptoes.
Maybe I could use more practice and build one of them again. Let's see. What difficulty level should I go with this time?
I think we're pretty good.
I even won a local talent show once. He loved my Triceratops.
Nice.
A couple of years later, the money I had received as a reward in that competition turned out to be of an invaluable help. Adventure of a lifetime in your 20s? Well, I think it's possible. I was exactly 20 years old when I found an article about a paleontological group in a newspaper. Turned out they needed volunteers who were willing to work in the north of the country. It was a long shot, but I didn't want to miss such a great opportunity. I took a risk and signed up for the job. As you probably imagine, it paid off.
Ooh, so now we're out working in the field. So we're kind of an intern, I guess? Gameplay tips are shown in the upper right corner of the screen. You can also read them on the tablet. On the tablet notifications tab. Notice hints for shortcuts on the top left corner, F1. Okay, so that's where the tips are. Important objects display a description in the lower left corner of the screen when hovered over. For interactive objects, additional information appears below the cursor. In some cases, a third hint will be in the color of the pointer. Okay. A third hint will be in the color of the pointer, red or green or red. Okay, location map. The icons on the compass hide with growing distance. On the map on your table, you can select an object or place that you want to go to. You can also place your own travel marker. Okay. When you unlock new locations, use the travel tab on your tablet to move to another destination. In the travel options, you can select the day, time of day, the car you want to drive, and the hub from which you'll start your exploration. You can also use this tab to send fossils to the museum. Okay, so there isn't quite a day and night cycle. Gosh, day and night cycle, but rather just set the times. Okay. So this is my camp, and this is my car, I guess. Follow the signpost and the pointer on the compass to get to the excavation area. Oh no, the road is blocked. I guess we just have to give up on our dreams of being a paleontologist. Removing lying tree trunks with a chainsaw and use sledgehammer to break rocks. Note the color of the interactive cursor when using tools. When it is green, you can work. If you find yourself in a place you can't get out of, use left shift R to reset your character's position. Handy? There's an excavation equipment in your car. After using it to secure the excavation area, you'll need to get another set of equipment from the hub. Don't forget about this when you go on your next fossil site search. In hard to reach and muddy terrain, use 4x4 drive. By pressing R, you can reset the car. Pressing R twice resets the car on one of the saved positions, while holding down R will allow you to return to the nearest road. In an excavation area, resetting the vehicle can help you drive out. Okay. Can't say I saw this coming. Okay, there we go, all clear. I don't quite like the camera angle. Wait, can I go this way? Doesn't look like it. I have to go the long way around. Oh. I really like this music. Hammer time. There we go. Now we should be good. Carrying on. I want this music. I wanna be able to, like, is this music available to buy? I actually want to listen to this music. Here we go. Oh, it's a little montage. Oh boy, this is gonna take a while. Probably best to just skip through it. I mean, I kind of like these animations like in Jurassic World, but yeah. In the excavation area, use GPR to find the stones hidden underground. Place flags to mark their position. Oh, ooh, cool. I wonder if real paleontologists have something like that. Dig in the soil and sand with a shovel. Pay attention to the color of the cursor. That indicates where you can use the tool. Oh yeah, red versus green. Use the pickaxe to search the rocky ground. Pay attention to the color of the cursor. That indicates where you can use the tool. Visual inspection at this stage will help you identify stones of other geological periods. You can remove them quickly. Watch out for hints. Okay, so we use this doohickey to find the doodads. Ah, here we are. How do I do the flag? Left mouse button. This is probably to help streamline the process instead of digging up this whole area. As much as the completionist in me wants to just check this whole area. Leave no stone unturned. Okay, let's try... we should probably actually break up these rocks on the surface so that they're not getting in our way. The less clutter we have, the better. Okay. Oh, one more. Now it's time to shovel. I'm a paleontologist and I'm digging a hole. Digging hole. Digging hole. That's not gonna get me copyrighted at all. Why did I put a flag here for this? Lies. Okay. Ooh, here's a rock. They look like sandstone. Let's dig these out. I'm feeling pretty picky about these rocks. Fossils emit small amounts of radiation. This allows us to use a Geiger counter to search for them. It will indicate stones with dinosaur bones. That is actually true, and some fossils are more radioactive than others. Like, turns out Morrison Formation fossils from Jurassic North America, you know, stuff like Apatosaurus, Allosaurus, or Brachiosaurus, they tend to be fairly radioactive, so sometimes paleontologists need to be careful with how long they're working with them. Use a trowel to remove mud from the stone to prepare it for plastering. After removing the mud, you can do a visual inspection of the stone again to find out what species you have discovered. Inspection of small bones is done in your hands. Large stones, large stones, you can inspect with a Geiger counter on a tool pallet. Interesting. Is this like a more advanced Geiger counter or? Interesting. Okay, so we use the trowel. Any bones? Doesn't look like it. Oh, we use the Geiger counter. Use the... But there's no fossils in here. Use plaster to protect fragile fossils. Place the plastered stone in a shipping crate. The small crate can be retrieved from the empty crate store by using the excavation laptop. The large fossil can be packed immediately after plastering on the pallet. Remember to bring necessary amount of crates from the hub to the excavation area. Interesting. Place the boxes with the fossils in your car and transport them to the hub. Remember that small chests can be transported by passenger cars. For transporting large chests, you will need a truck. At the hub, park your vehicle in the designated space to safely move the crates to the transport slots. Unload large crates directly from the trunk. Walk up to them and press the indicated button. Small ones have to be carried in your hands. When all the chests have been unloaded, use the travel tab on your tablet to send them to the museum. Okay. So this one's empty, right? Yep, empty stone. You know what we do with empty stones? Smash them to bits. They should have had fossils if they didn't want to get destroyed. Okay. Wait, can I use the Geiger counter? Okay, no bone in this rock. Can I... Okay, I take the red spot as no on that one. Ooh, there are fossils in this one. Okay, okay. So we don't need to waste time by scraping all of those up. Oh, I need to finish picking it out of the ground. There we go. Yeah, you can see the bone there. Ooh. Looks like an ornithomimid skull. I can tell with how bird-like it is. Well, that's not why, but it has very bird-like traits, so ornithomimids are part of the group of dinosaurs that are pretty closely related to modern birds. So they have very bird-like traits. Oh, I got a message? Once you're done with extracting and securing your findings with plaster, boy, I need to slow down with my talk even though I'm already talking slow. Put them into boxes and use your cart to transport them to the transport hub marked on your map. After you do this, use your tablet to send them away to the museum. Kendra Geoscience Center. Cool. So we take this. I am so strong. Carrying a rock that weighs who knows how much just with my bare hands. It said unknown species. Wait, wasn't there a way for me to identify what species it was? Let's check for radioactivity first. Be gone! Banished to the Shadow Realm. Okay, that one's good. No bone in this one. Interesting. I mean, it literally did say use the Geiger counter to identify what it is. Maybe that's why the other one showed up as unknown. Okay, there might be one more box or 5 more boxes worth? Oh, here. Wow, I don't know how I missed those. And Geiger counter? Destruction for you? Give me your secrets. Lies. Ah, there's another one. Oh, I can tell this one has a fossil. Yep. Super paleontologist man away! Okay, front right limb. I guess I can't check this one. So we have a spine set number 4, front right limb, and whatever the heck this is. Okay, so it looks like we only have room for 3 crates. Okay, so that isn't how that works. Car location, crates location, empty crate, excavation tent. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Didn't I close you? Can't risk losing anything. Do some tricks while carrying fragile, delicate fossils? Oh! I think I need to destroy this block. Okay. Oh. Almost stuck there. Oh, jeez. Well, glad it kind of helped me out there. Love video game physics. I swear I'm actually a good driver in real life. What's that mud there for? Okay, so are we only expecting 3 crates? This is a actually surprisingly pretty game. I like it. Let's see. Open tablet to leave this area and transport findings to your museum or continue the excavation. I think there's not much else to find here.
It didn't take me long to get to the museum, but even though the trip was quick, I couldn't stop thinking about the job. I was constantly preoccupied with collecting and preparing dinosaur bones. When I arrived at the museum's lab, it was time to start cleaning what I had found. It was a fascinating experience. It required a lot of time and attention, but the result was always worth the effort.
Move the box with fossils to the cleaning station. Preparing for cleaning. Remove plaster and extract fossil from the stone using the available tools. After extracting the fossil, make a decision who should clean this set of bones, you or the museum employee. If you clean the bones by hand, pay attention to the game controls in the upper left corner. Here you'll find some useful features such as focus mode and highlighting of uncleaned areas. Let's see, where are the crates? Ah. Ornithomimus right limb. Thank you for jumping into the box on your own. Oh gosh, this just doesn't feel delicate at all. Like, this feels like it could destroy the fossils. Let's see. Let's send this one to the fossil prep lab. Spine set number 1. I think the game got a little impatient with my cuts there. Please don't destroy the fossil. Let's send this one to the fossil prep lab. And then unknown is mine. Okay, this is definitely the head. Right. So I got the fancy bit. Okay, this is what I expected more. Delicate dentist tools. I mean, I guess it would be a pretty slow process if they only use this the whole time. Let's see, what are the controls for this again? Toggle focus. Ooh, that is handy. Highlighting the uncleaned areas. Get these bones all nice and pretty. These are the scleral rings. If you didn't know, there are plenty of animals like reptiles that actually have these little bony rings inside their ice to maintain the ice shape. It's just these are often lost during the before they're even fossilized. So it's actually pretty rare to find those in fossils. Very well known in like fossils like Velociraptor and Ichthyosaurs, though. Well, those are good examples of them. Softening matrix. This is like to be able to remove more of the rock, I believe. Yeah, removing the rock matrix. Let's see, let's zoom in. Enhance. Here's the mandible. And here's the skull. Okay, so this is now cleaning. Washing. Okay, now we get to piece it all together. When you have finished cleaning and assembling the set of bones, you can choose what you want to do with it. Take it from the stand to put it into the skeleton, or store it in the museum storeroom, which you will manage using the knowledge tab on the tablet in later stages of the game. We're building it, of course! After cleaning and connecting the skeleton pieces, you can proceed to complete the entire dinosaur when the knowledge tab on your tablet becomes available. You'll additionally gain the ability to manage dinosaur skeletons. You'll be able to store any unfinished skeleton in the museum storage and set it up again for assembly when needed. Using a pallet jack, pick up the crate with the complete skeleton and take it to the highlighted spot in the exhibition hall to place it on display. If you leave the crate on the highlighted spot in the dinosaur assembly hall, the skeleton will go to the museum warehouse. Once you have placed the box in the correct location, switch to the exposition editing mode via the computer. Okay, let's first build this skull. There we go. Here's the first scleral ring. Not quite sure why it matters which one goes on which side. Now this might be a little trickier. Well, good thing it's highlighted. You can really see how bird-like this dinosaur is. In fact, this is Ornithomimus. Its name literally means bird mimic. It's closely related to dinosaurs you might know of, like Gallimimus or Struthiomimus. We are not putting this in storage. Onto the skeleton it goes. Let's see, what's going on with the other ones? So it looks like they're done. Okay, so we build these too. I kind of thought they were going to build them over there. Careful, it's armed. And here are the hip bones.
The museum I was doing my internship in was getting ready for renovation. I was afraid my classes were about to be cut because of that. I couldn't have been more wrong about this one. Turns out, the exhibition hall was being revamped, and I was asked to participate in the redecoration. But that's not all of it. We were also given a second complete skeleton of Ornithomimus. 2 dinosaurs for one display? Well, let's just say, all the pictures of dinosaur life I'd studied as a kid came to life in my head. I decided to just give in to my imagination.
That's pretty cool. Going from a horrible situation to probably the best result possible. Why wouldn't it let me drive through the wall? Here we go. Take a look at the controls shown in the upper left corner to learn how to change skeleton poses, mirror, rotate, etc. Click on the decoration symbols placed on the lower left corner to choose decorations and switch between editing modes. Grayed out decorative elements will be unlocked as the prestige of the museum increases. Cool, so I unlock stuff as we build more. Setting up decorations. You can rotate and scale almost every decoration and exposition item. Follow the control tips in the upper left corner. If you want to edit one of the multiple displays, highlight it with a click while you are in the exposition editing mode. Cool. Okay. This is a perfect opportunity for a time lapse. And time to warp time. All right. Looking pretty good, I'd say. I definitely want to see this exhibit. Kind of cool that this is here. Though, wait, didn't I lose this? Yeah, that's the fossil. That's the Allosaurus claw. Pretty sure it's Allosaurus. But yeah, I really like these poses. Can't wait to unlock more cool stuff.
That was the last day of my internship. A great adventure just came to an end. The night I was packing to go home, the telephone in my room rang. I couldn't believe it. The director called to ask me to stay and help the museum build a bigger skeleton. There was a vacant position because one of the workers got sick. I felt bad for the guy, but I was so glad there was a chance to work in the museum for longer. The decision was a no-brainer. I went to the museum the next day. Although the place wasn't new to me, this particular moment felt different. It was the first time I was asked to enter the museum's workshop. With my heart pounding and my hands sweating, I walked towards the door.
Ooh. Get to work on a bigger skeleton. What do they have for us?
I've got to admit, the bigger skeleton the director was talking about was indeed a huge one. I was dumbstruck when I was faced with the legendary Tyrannosaurus. Even in my dreams, I would never fathom that our museum was in possession of such a treasure.
Okay, I know it's just a game, but I actually just had to take a double take there. Like, even in this digital version, it's... T-Rex is so impressive. This is what I like about dinosaurs. They're basically the closest we have to dragons. They have a pretty good way of making us feel small. And I know a lot of depictions of T-Rex are missing these belly ribs, these gastralia, but yeah, they did actually have these. Like I know the Jurassic Park T-Rex skeleton doesn't have these for some reason. I can now exit the museum, but I really don't want to.
A completed skeleton of Tyrannosaurus looked majestic, and I had the honor to contribute to it. Yet another beautiful moment that has been etched in my memory forever. I graduated from college at the age of 24. I was pretty amped up. My marks were great, so I didn't anticipate any problems finding a job, but that was about to change soon. For the first 6 months after graduation, my focus was to find a job in the field of paleontology, or at least something that relates to it. I submitted my resume for every paleontologist job I could find, but the jobs were either already taken or I lacked the experience. After 6 months, I started looking for any job, but that also didn't come easily. I was trying hard, but to no avail. 1 year after graduation, things finally started to turn around, although it wasn't exactly how I had imagined it.
Well, this seems like a good point to end this episode. Thank you all for watching, and see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to follow for more content coming soon. See you next time.